Yo, Chris.
Wake them up. Got him, man. I'm back again.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Firechicken back here at the Scrapyard.
What's up, Viking Warrior?
Hi, I'm the Canadian.
Welcome back to the livest podcast in the Pacific Northwest. This is Scraptalk. We're your hosts, Firechicken.
It's JGottem.
Viking Warrior, baby. Let's go.
All right, guys,
What
we
up,
just played the shit out of this.
You know how we kick this shit off, you know what I'm saying? Let's get the updates.
Let's get it. Go ahead, Firechicken. You started out.
Fuck, man. I've been fucking busy, guys. Like, you know, we got an event coming up this Saturday, so there's so much preparation that goes into setting these things up, like things that people don't see. But I've also got fights that I haven't fully edited yet, so I'm doing that stuff, spending time with the family, got the job going on. We just hit 100,000 subscribers on Streetbeefs Scrapyard YouTube channel, which is which is a huge deal. Like, we started out from zero. We built this stuff on our own all the way up to where we are now. And it's something to be proud of. So, you know.
Definitely cheers to that. Congratulations, Scrapyard.
Cheers to the Scrapyard.
Yeah. Fuck it. Fanta cheers.
Yeah, Fanta.
Cheers. Cheers.
What about you, Vike?
Shit, you know, living life, man. You know, just working hard, take care of the family, you know, doing what I can, you know what I'm saying, not what I can't, trying not to break no rules, you know, live on the straight and narrow and train hard, man. I've been training hard, just getting focused for whatever comes next. You know, I want to fight this weekend, but I don't know if I'll be able to because I got a lot going on with the kids and stuff. But, you know, if I got time, I'm going to slide by Firechicken. I'll be up in there and give me that 170-pounder that I think he can beat me, man. You better put the belt up on the line, though. Let me
hey, that's on you, man. If you want to put the belt up on the line, that's on you.
Let's go. Yeah, I want the 170-pound. I want the 170-pound boxing champ. What you mean? I'm 175. I'm right there.
I know. Problem is, you got to give one up to get the other one.
Why? Yeah. Every branch you can be a double weight. I'll fight both.
Well, okay. We'll talk about that later. But
he wants all the smoke.
I need both.
I know you want all the smoke.
There's not enough fire to give you the smoke that he wants.
Both weight classes at 175.
I hear you, man. Yeah. This guy's coming down from Canada. He's bringing his friend. He says he's like a level 4. You know, I think you'll show him. I think you'll show him what a level 4 is.
I think it would be a good fight. I'm excited. I'm trying to be a double champ again.
Hell yeah. Got him. What's up with you,
Got him.
Can't say too much. It's all downs for me, bro. No lie, you know what I'm saying? You kind of know I've been fighting with life, taking blows and not being able to hit back, you feel me? And it's just, putting so much energy out there and not getting any in return. You know what I'm saying? That shit, it wears on your mental, you know what I'm saying? It wears on your toughness. It wears like I'm really just tired of being a source of energy and not getting replenished, you know what I'm saying, in any type of way. And it's not just, and I'm not talking about scrapyard or anything fighting. I'm talking about life in general, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes from several different angles, you know what I'm saying, that shit make a motherfucker want to spiral and just break all the rules and say, fuck it. If we ain't playing by no rules, then we ain't playing by no rules. And, I can be just as grimy or just as this or just as that as anybody can be, but I try to make the right decisions. But all that shit out the window. You know what I'm saying? It's JGottem. Fuck that. I'm coming back again. Fuck the bullshit.
Yeah, tell him. Hey, man, if you need, what I'm saying, anything, we here for you, bro.
Yeah, man. Dude,
stay positive, bro.
I would love to just fucking hang out, It don't gotta be fighting, it don't gotta be none of that. Like one of the best times I ever had was when you guys hung out with me on my birthday.
Real, that's how we are though, you know what I'm saying? It's all love, man. We just don't get the same shit in return sometimes. So that's why, we feel the way we feel. But I feel where he come from.
Yeah.
But it's all good, you know what I'm saying? You gotta uphold the image that you want to project, I guess.
Hey fellas, this is Tunde from the back. This is the man behind the curtain. This is the season finale. I just want to recap, man.
Oh, right.
How has this experience been for y'all? How has the podcast experience been for y'all?
Man, for me, honestly, I really enjoyed this. You know what I'm saying? So, what up to all the fans? What up, everybody that been tuning in today? Everybody that's saying what's up to us. Sorry we ain't been able to shout you out, but it's all love. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, man, everything been good. I really appreciate this opportunity, and I really enjoyed the shows. I enjoyed every episode. I look back at them and they all had good humor. They all had good content. So I enjoyed them. You know what I mean? That shit been dope.
I felt like we got a chance to know some people a little bit better, So I'm fortunate to be part of that and get to know you guys a little bit more. I've enjoyed this whole thing. It's been great. Had some cool guests on, talked a little shit,
Yeah, that shit was fun.
It's been an opportunity to just receive the love that, you know what I'm saying, that you don't know is out there, you know what I'm saying? No matter what's going on in your life, like in your person, you know what I'm saying? You got people that appreciate who you are, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate your presence, that will show love back, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's just once a week, you know what I'm saying, that we put in, or once every 2 weeks that we do this shit, you know what I'm saying? You feel the positivity coming from it, you feel the support, you know what I'm saying? And it's not fake shit, you know what I'm saying?
100%. I feel like our whole scrapyard thing is kind of a it's been a real way of bringing people together. I feel like it's something people can depend on, meet new people, get new friends, and give them something to work for or stay in shape for or whatever. So I feel like it's good, been really good in that sense.
I like the fact that we was able to talk shit to multiple people without having issues, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I'm saying, you get to talk shit, you know what I'm saying, like a basketball game. I'll beat your ass, or you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna do shit, you know what I'm saying, and then we get to see the results of the shit talking, you know what I'm saying? That's one, it doesn't matter if it's about fighting or if it's about bowling or if it's about cars. It's a part of the competition that you get to get that release and then go show and prove.
Yeah. Yep.
And so I want to take us back, because I remember it was what, 2021, maybe even before that, when we did the award show. And I got him. I want to say it was you. You were like, there wasn't any scrapyard representation on that. Where was scrapyard? And so I want to ask you, like, do you feel like this podcast is putting scrapyard on the proverbial map?
I think it put us on the map. We were already supposed to be on the map, but I think it put us on the map in close in relationships with specifically the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? I know we got a lot of West Coast fans that have been watching us, wondering if they wanted to come up, seeing what type of vibe it is. And we let them know that it is a vibe. It's a whole energy, you know what I'm saying? And anybody's welcome here. We went out there. Well, I went out there, sparred with them, got that opportunity to, you know, meet people across the nation and, you know, have some type of camaraderie without even having to, you know, reach out or spend money or do a bunch of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think Scrap Talk was directly that was a direct result of what Scrap Talk brought to our table. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. I appreciate the West Coast fans tuning in. I appreciate them mending our relationship because, you know, at first the invasion was canceled and that was a big deal. But I think the relationship has got better since then. And we are excited to see that invasion happen, whether we go invade the West Coast or whether they come up. We know it's going to happen, whether it's a few fighters at a time or a whole group or whatever. We know it's on the table.
Yeah, man. I really feel like it's helped bridge the gap between the different branches because we've seen guys come in here in the comments from the OG branch. We've seen them definitely from the West Coast branch, but I feel like it gets us out there and lets them know that, you know, we're here to stay. We're a legitimate part of Street Beefs and we're all in this together. Beast, what's up? That we can go back and forth to different branches and it's all good, you know. It doesn't got to be a full-on invasion. It can be a few at a time, like you said.
I appreciate that, man. And so what I want to do right now is we definitely got some people in the back who are excited to contribute. There are going to be some other guests coming on. But let's get the guests on and let's talk about it, man. Storm K.
Yo, what up, y'all?
Host in the house.
You feel me? And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask y'all what I asked them, and then we're gonna have a conversation about like favorite moments, funniest moments, craziest moments, all that stuff. We'll get into that. But before we get there, how do y'all feel like this season is Scraptalk?
Go ahead, say it one more time.
How do you feel like this?
How did I feel about the season? The season was fire, man. I feel like we got to, for those who weren't acquainted with Scrapyard, they had an opportunity to get to know some of the fighters. They got a chance to get to know Firechicken. And kind of like what you guys were saying, we got to see certain relationships manifest on the show alone. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, great laughable moments. You know what I mean? Some good shit talking going on, good banter. You know, y'all pretty much had a solid season for sure. Yep.
9 Ether.
Hey man, Scrap Talk, man. I love it, man. Just like Wero and the Mexican, man. It's always spicy. You know, motherfuckers always talking shit. Like, you know, the competition is there. I love it, man. I love Scrap Talk, man. I hate that y'all going, man. I was tripping out. Like, what the fuck? Like, what you mean it's the last fucking episode? How?
No.
Like, why? Like, what are we doing? Like, but I mean, it's all good, though. I mean, I enjoyed my time while it was up, so.
We need a season 2 for sure.
Where the hell has Wero been? Like, I see him in the comments during his show, but Wero and the Mexican is always just a Mexican.
Right.
Wero has been Wero stepped away momentarily. I can confirm some family stuff going on. So
Okay.
Who's
All right.
thinking?
I'm just checking. I'm just making sure he's okay. You know.
Taking care of life shit, you know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
important.
Yeah,
One time, real quick though. Some K, you know what I'm saying? How you feel about changing your name to Black Bruce Lee? Yes,
Hey
man,
man, I appreciate that compliment, bro. I studied Jeet Kune Do, so like that you know, I took that personal when you said that. I appreciate it. But you know, Bruce Lee is Bruce Lee. You know what I mean? I could never take that on, bro. You know?
Hey, that's crazy because I didn't even know that you studied Jeet Kune Do, but it tells how you launch off your back foot. You know what I'm saying? Your hand movements was fluid with your body. What Bruce Lee said, you let your body be water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Thank you, bro.
Yeah. I don't think you remember this, okay? But we sparred like maybe a year ago.
Whoa.
Fucking Free Smoke, he fucking Muay Thai tricked me and fucking broke 2 of my toes, dog.
No,
Shout
man.
out to Free Smoke.
I swear I don't remember this. Where
You
were
don't
we?
remember? Yeah, but see, it happened. I got into a motorcycle accident like 3 days after that, so I didn't show up for like another 7-8 months. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
so,
shit!
But yeah, man, I remember you punching the shit out of me.
I'm sorry.
Like you good, man? It's part of the game.
Oh man, damn! I swear I don't remember.
Yeah, man. It was a whole squad. It was at what is it, Split T now?
Yeah, they changed it.
Yeah.
So can I ask both of you guys a question about Scrap Talk?
What's up?
If you could put your favorite moment, what was your favorite moment? If we could pinpoint your favorite moment or your favorite episode or your favorite what happened.
Hey,
I know what it's gonna be.
I thought I was gonna have to think hard about that, but then the moment hit me, bruh. The moment we were waiting on that freestyle, man.
I know
Bro.
it.
And my man's girl walked in. Baby, wait, no. Oh man. That was it for me.
I think I caught the ass end of that one, man. I was like, damn.
Bruh, you gotta catch that.
Yeah.
Man, that shit was so hilarious.
Yeah, man. That's why I'm in a room all the way on the other side of the house. You gotta knock on this door to come in.
Yeah, that was definitely a moment. That was definitely. What about you, 90? If you had to pick a different one, a different moment.
I mean, there's so many, man. There's so many. All of them, man. I'm gonna just say all of them because they're all entertaining. I can't just pick one. Every time I get on Scraptalk, man, I know it's gonna be something funny. You know, somebody gonna come on talking shit. It's gonna be spicy. Like I mean, there's not just one for me. Like there's so many, so I can't really even say just one, man.
All right. He liked the whole scrap and the talk.
Yeah, I like all that shit, man.
I want to ask Steve, this Firechicken, the same question. What if you had to pick a moment besides ones that already been said? What would it be for you?
You know, I would probably say like earlier on when we were interviewing people, that was great and everything. It was really structured, but I think I had more fun kind of when we just would bring people on like Tunde, and you guys would have people in the back, right? And I wouldn't know who they were. And then all of a sudden they would just pop up on the screen and it's like, oh man, now it's a party. So sometimes like how unpredictable it was. I think that's my favorite.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna ask myself the same question. What would it be for you? Got this one. I think my favorite episode or moment from the episode, if I had to pick, was the beginning of episode 1 because we didn't really know how things were gonna go. We had a blueprint of how we wanted it to go, but it went nothing like our blueprint, you know. And sometimes I'm the type of person that likes to, I want to say control it, but have mapped out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is gonna come, and then this is gonna come, and then this is gonna come. And the fact that it didn't happen like that, but still worked out, was kind of like therapy for me. Like, you don't have to be controlling everything. It doesn't have to go a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So I like that we was able to just be ourselves and, you know, express ourselves and, you know, talk our shit, but it was all in good energy though.
Yeah,
Yep.
that shit is more organic, man.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right, grace of God. What we got next? What we got next? We got any other questions?
Yeah, okay, cool. Let me tap in. I want to say, like, in the early days when we first start getting on, and I'm gonna talk about a very specific moment. When y'all, I want to say y'all were talking about like the y'all were having a conversation about like coming to the West. And it was a whole bunch of West Coast fighters in the chat, and it was just like, look, we'll beat your ass and we'll beat your ass. That was really dope. And I think like it started to bubble up, or at least it cemented Scraptalk as a platform for people to just get on and talk shit.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Hey, it let the other branches know that y'all had a voice too, you know,
Yes.
and y'all were willing to say some shit.
Hey, and you can tell the difference between the people who are experienced in talking shit or the people
King
who are
Madness,
just, you
what's
know,
up, bro?
What up,
hey, it's madness.
Thank you for having me.
Yo,
How's that arm, man?
It's in there.
I hear it.
Surgery was real, but they got it done.
That's what's up, man.
I seen those pictures, man.
I got a question. What fight cements you as the king of madness?
Say what? What was that?
Which one of your fights cements you as the king of madness? I'm gonna go watch it.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to say my last fight, man. I mean, shit. I don't know that many people that could fight one-handed and still pull it off.
I give you that. I give you that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got to go tune in.
ended up tearing this bicep right on the first round at the end of the first round, so I had to fight it out one-handed.
That shit looked like it hurt too.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Oh shit.
It was crazy, man. I felt like a mega Charlie horse in my bicep.
Is that the first time you've had adversity like that?
Yeah, man. I've never had no injury like that at all. Like, it was crazy. So.
Hey, but you was ready. I respect it.
Yeah, man. Hell no. I couldn't. I was sitting there thinking about it. I'm like, damn, this is gonna be my first loss. I'm gonna lose my belt, not to a beat down, but to an injury. That shit sucks. Like, so I was like, nah, fuck that. I got one hand. I'm good. Let's go.
You had to handle that inner madness, huh?
I had to, man.
Got to sometimes.
Shout out my opponent, King Darius, man. He a tough dude, man. But definitely, if y'all haven't seen that fight, go check that fight out. It's monster.
Hey, that was a hell of a performance, bro. Hell of a performance.
So
what about you, Samke? Can I ask you a couple questions?
What up? What up?
What is Samke?
The meaning?
Yeah.
I made it up, bro. I made it up.
Him in the O.
Nah, so like picture me and my homeboy, we're doing like a little we riding and smoking and shit. He's telling me a story about this chick. And I guess he refers to a text. He goes to the text and he goes, look, this dumb bitch misspelled smoke. So I look at it. I look at it and I'm like, oh man, how'd she do that? But I'm looking at the word and I look at it and I just start playing with the sound. You know, I try to pronounce it and then I'm pronouncing it in like different accents, different dialects, right? To see like
run the different accents.
Nah, like somke, samki. You know what I mean? You don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the time I was really pursuing rap and I needed a rap name. So I was like, man, that's the perfect stage name because as soon as you see it, the I is gonna say smoke. Mm-hmm. And as soon as that comes about, bro, we got a conversation. And then from the conversation, I'm gonna lead you to the music. and you know that's how that went. You know.
You know you mixing music around the wrong person, man.
I already know. Nigga, you nice. You
Come
nice.
on, come with a hot 16 real quick.
Man, it's been years, bro. It's been years. It's been years. It's been years.
Let's get to the end of the episode, man. Load that shit up.
Look, I can think back to this was my intro. Give me a second.
You putting them on the spot.
On the spot. And I should have known this was gonna happen.
He the one that said Canadian was the best moment. Now he's gonna do the same damn thing.
This is true.
I don't read.
All right. Here you go. This project right here stems from an idea that would call for your all undivided attention to hear. If you ain't thinking outside of a box, then a box you will stay locked in. And it's simple. Tell me what is there to fear. Open your mind and your ears. Come inside. It's like a movie in my mind when I fine-tune the gears. So I spend years fucked up.
Hey, that was cool though.
Hold on. That was the best part though. Hold on.
Run it all the way back.
Run it all the way back.
All the way.
What's fucking me up is I can hear the echo of my own voice on the phone.
No, maybe that's me. Let me put on some AirPods.
Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna just put it on mute and run it. All right. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
All right. This project right here stems from an idea that would call for your all undivided attention to hear. If you ain't thinking outside of a box, then a box you will stay locked in. And it's simple. Tell me what is there to fear. Open your mind and your ears. Come inside. It's like a movie in my mind when I fine-tune the gears. So I spent years finally crafting these lyrics. And if you feel it, and if you listen, you can feel it through your body, mind, and spirit. Now, as my heart dropped down from the sound of the pound of the bass, because niggas been sleeping on the sound of the day, so I say, wake up or get out of the way, before I fly swat some niggas up out of the way, because I'm fly, nigga, and I see steak. But I had ramen, and I ain't working. Fucked up, bro. I fucked up. It was something like that, though. It was something like that.
You had ramen.
I'll leave it alone.
That shit was dope.
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it.
Some of my intro.
Oh, we got Viking. What up, bro?
How y'all doing?
Hey, Mike. Tell us about your experience sparring. What went down in LP?
Hold up. Before we get there, I gotta ask Viking a question. What the hell made you cut the beard, bro?
I was trying to put my earphones on.
Bro, you hear him? What made you cut the beard?
Who, me?
Nah, Mike.
I don't think he can hear us.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't think he can hear us.
What happened?
What made you cut the beard for King Magnus ass?
Oh, I had to cut that shit because of work.
All right, I respect.
You gotta wear a respirator mask because we do abatement and demolition. Me and JGottem.
I respect it. Gotta get that, bro. Yeah, man.
Free smoke.
Different look, man. I was like,
money come first.
Hey, 9 Ether, since you back, we might as well keep it going because I know you got that Ether 9.
You already know.
It's good, 9.
Shit, man.
Shit. So, hey, have you ever had a fight? What's it called?
In the West Coast?
Say it again. I don't want to say it wrong.
Some K.
You still on mute.
Been reffing.
You still on mute.
You know what I'm saying? I like your reffing skills. At first, it was shaky. You've been doing your thing.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Hey, was I on mute the whole time I was rapping?
Nah, we heard you when you was rapping.
Okay. Yeah. Viking, I had 2 fights already, bro.
Shit, I gotta check them out. I never saw them yet.
Yeah, I had 2 fights. You're talking about you said you had like the reference. See, that was the whole thing, bro.
Fight with Wero and
gold arms. Yeah, I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie.
hey, I took that to heart. I got to be honest with you. I took that to heart at the time, and that's why I said we had to get our little round in because, you know, what's crazy is thanks to this show. You know what I mean? I didn't know about you. You know what I mean? To be honest, I didn't know about you. So thanks to the show, I was like, uh, dude is cool. You know what I mean? Like I like dude. You know what I mean? Like I could see myself, you know, training with dude or smoking with dude, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then to look at you and see what you've done in the yard, it's like, oh, homie's a champ. You know what I mean? Like he holds himself well. You know what I mean? So I looked at that comment and I'm like, hold up. I'm like, man, nah.
Wait,
And
what
at
was the
first,
comment? I
I ain't gonna
missed
lie, at first,
something.
you know, I always knew I had to holler at you in some ways. But I was definitely you know, I was in my little feelings about it. So, you know, I cooled off about it, you know, and I don't even know how I got to you, how I mentioned it to you, but you know, you apologized and it was nothing and granted me the round. So, you know, it's all good, you know.
Hey, run that back. What was the comment?
Hey, Viking said,
I said,
and I get it.
yeah,
Look what
cause
Viking said. This nigga said, he said,
he should have got a standing 8 in the
he
first
should have got a
round.
shot. Yeah.
Because
And your ref
Golden Arms
sucked.
was stunned off the uppercut. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, he just stood there for like 3 seconds, just stuck, and then he
Nah, but if
grabbed
you look
Wero
back,
afterwards.
hey, if you actually look at it, I'm running the step in, and fucking
But then you think
Wero
about it,
goes
like you
for a
like
tie clinch,
hesitate.
and he basically pulls them back up. He pulls them up, and like they get back to action. You know what I mean? Like in the middle of me running to step in, you know, they end up clinching. You know, and Golden Arms returns with a hook, I believe.
Yeah. No. Besides that shit, though, yeah, other because you've been reffing. You probably ref what, like 12. How many events so far? No, 3, 4 events, right?
Probably about 4 or 5 events now I've been
That's
repping.
dope.
Yeah,
That's dope.
I
That's good
appreciate it, bro.
experience. Do you ever think about reffing like sanction bouts this time? Trying to make this go
That'd be
bigger?
dope.
That'd be
Like
dope.
it's been on my mind for sure. It's been on my mind. You know, one thing I want to do is rack up more experience, and before I even start thinking in that direction, I wanna be able to feel comfortable about wrestling a MMA match. You know what I mean? Before I start thinking, you know, pro shit. You know what I mean? I wanna touch all the bases.
For sure. Hey, 90th, are you fought in West Coast?
Nah, I actually was going to after I fought No Limit, but I got a boxer's fracture, and I backed out of it. But no, I had like 3 opportunities. Some shit happened. Like I told you, me and Sanjay, he don't remember though. But like 3 days after I sparred, I got into a motorcycle accident, tore everything in my shoulder. I was supposed to fight. I was supposed to be an extra that Saturday, but got hurt. And then I tried to get another fight before I got beat up by your brother. And fucking
you got beat up by who?
Gifted the Gante.
My bro? How was that?
It sucked.
I know exactly how it was. I've taken almost like 1 million passages from that dude from the age of what?
Hey, yeah, the dude's a beast, man. Dude's a beast, but you know, just that alone, man, it sparked something under my ass, man. I needed that. You know, I needed somebody who was better than me, and you know, it just made me a better fighter all the way around. Training, everything, man. I had to look at everything all over again, bro, and just, you know, reshape myself, man. You know what I'm saying?
And well, if you look at the results, I want to say you lost that fight because you still have all your fingers on your hand.
Yeah, true. Hey, and shout out to him, man. I hated to hear that, man. That nigga lost a finger, dog. Yeah, that's crazy. But I mean, respecting him though, dude's a good fighter, man. Very strong dude. And
I I would say that's another one of my favorite moments off Scrap Talk too. When dude came on, like, a mask has become my face. I have 2 masks on.
Right.
Hey, that definitely
My
crazy.
mask. You got the mask. That was, and then he pulled it off and had another mask underneath.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I was listening to some of his music, man. His music's pretty cool, and I fuck with him.
Yeah, he out there. He out there for sure.
Hey, he's dope, man. I fuck with him.
Hey, Vike, we're gonna rewind a little second for you and ask you what was your favorite Scrap Talk moment.
Oh, you muted, Mike. I mean, your mic is muted, bro.
What happened?
Favorite Scrap Talk moment out of all 12 episodes.
I feel like that when we first played honestly it's when we first played Gotham or Goddamn. That shit was funny as fuck. I couldn't stop laughing.
Hey, yeah,
That
Gotham
shit
or
was too
Goddamn was an original game. That shit was funny, bro. I just like the fact that every time somebody said, "Oh, got him," they saying my name. So yeah, I'm saying it was like, you know, I made you say it, motherfucker.
Right.
But yeah, that has caused some beefs too. Not real beefs, but that has caused some, you know, animosity too. Like when Dre No Doctor, or no, when Lynn from Peixoto said that he would whoop on Dre No Doctor, and then Dre came on right after that. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's some good shit.
So, Vike, if you had to put, out of all 12 episodes, the Viking Warrior of the, you know, who would it be? Your mic's on mute.
Yeah, you got them kids, boy. They over there yelling and everything.
Oh, okay. Let me switch it up. I'll ask myself a question. Hey, Gotham, if out of all 12 episodes, what would be your number one Gotham moment of the episodes? And I would say the number one fucking Gotham moment
about my Firechicken
was, let me say 2. The 2 number one Gotham moments is a tie between Scotty Showtime and Dre No Doctor. That fight was, I don't know how many views did that receive.
Boy, oh my gosh, I had the best seat in the fucking house. That fight was, oh my gosh.
Hey, how many views? Do you know how many views that had, Firechicken?
Woo! I think it's like 80, close to 80,000 right now.
That's got 90 something thousand views so far.
Listen, if you're watching right now and you haven't seen that fight, if you want to be entertained, go get the popcorn, the little motherfucking the candies and shit that you eat and watch that fight. That shit should be 10 million views. That was an ass whooping of all ass whoopings. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, not even to hate on Dre No Doctor, but fucking Scotty Showtime dogged him like. Dogged him.
Scotty, man, shout out to both of them. Man, those are some good fighters, dog.
That was a highly anticipated fight, and Scotty Showtime was ready. He even gave him a little wiggle in front of his face, like "hit me."
Yeah.
That was a dope.
He smiled the whole time.
Yeah, man.
He was in his bag. He was in his bag on that one.
Scotty Showtime until that fight.
Yeah, that's a great fight, man. Great fight. Great fucking fight, man.
And then tied with that, and you know I gotta bring it up. Just because I'm tied with that is the motherfucking Black Panther whooping Firechicken's ass. You know what I'm saying?
No comment. No comment.
when Black Panther whooped Firechicken's ass, this motherfucker came on the show talking about I sent it to the review board and had 10 people tell me. But I
At
have
the end of
fun
the day,
just
though,
giving
it was a
Firechicken
good
shit
fight,
with
though.
that
You know what
one.
I'm saying? He had a
You know
right
what
to
I'm saying?
defend.
Yeah. He do. I just have fun giving Firechicken shit for that one. I feel like that was like one of my funniest, like our funniest, like little poking fun at somebody who was talking shit to Firechicken.
You guys had me thinking his ass was like 6'8" or some shit.
But that goes to show all the viewers or anybody who wants to step in to fight that it's not set up for one person to win. Anybody can win and everybody can lose.
That's true.
Yeah.
100 though, that definitely does show that. You know,
That's true.
ain't nobody picking favorites. You know what I'm saying? They picking who they think won, and that's the thing. You know, in that fight, everybody saw it one way, and then when you see the video, you see it a different way. But at the same time, you know, you could see both sides, both arguments.
So how do you feel about that, Steve? Did the review board hit you back or what?
Yeah. Actually, every single person on the review board said that it was for me. So, like, I don't see where it was the other way. But
Yeah. If I were to judge that fight, you know what I'm saying, I probably would have gave it to you, but off the camera. But hey, shit happens.
hey, about that fight though, like, I gotta say, I was being really cautious. I don't know why. That's not normally how I fight. So,
Hey, remember we had a conversation and we were like, Viking goes extra hard in practice, and then in his fights, he'll fight to the level of his competition. I feel like you did that because I've sparred with you.
yeah.
And you hit me pretty harder than you hit motherfucking Black Panther. And so when I watched that fight, I'm like, why didn't he hit Black Panther like he hit me? He must hate me or some shit.
Mhm.
No, training's different, man. Like, look at what Castro did to Black Panther the month after. You know, like, he went after it. And you can ask any of the guys I trained with, even like last weekend and stuff. That's not how I fight. That's not how I box. And I got to break myself for that.
Right. No mercy.
Nope.
Hey, King Madness, you ever took an L?
Have I ever took an L?
Like an official L?
Yeah, a street fight.
I'm talking about for the record.
Like Street Beefs record?
Yeah.
No, I'm 15-0.
Okay. Good shit. What would you say your toughest has been?
My toughest opponent?
Yeah. Besides the injury and shit.
Shit, man. Honestly, I'm gonna have to bring it all the way back to my very, very first one because it was Lord Besteban, my very, very first fight. And we actually I'm glad I caught him when he was early into this shit because he's a monster right now, man. And so yeah, I would say my very first fight ever was the toughest just because I'm coming into it not knowing what the hell I was getting into, not knowing who I was gonna fight, and then being there for the very first time and experiencing it all, and then oh shit, now I gotta fight Lord Besteban. It's like all that weight, everything just bear down on me on that very, very first fight.
Hey, what was the weight difference on that?
Huh?
What was the weight difference on that?
Actually, I was a big boy when I came in. When I first started, I weighed at 225.
Okay,
so
okay.
Me and Besteban, we were pretty much the same weight. I actually lost a lot of weight. After that, I went from 225 to 175 in a year. So I lost like 50 pounds. But other than that, I actually came in here kind of a heavyweight a little bit. So and I was always participating in the mixers. The mixers, it was fluctuating. You could fight anybody, any weight. So I was always getting stuck with the big guys anyway. So I would say pretty much all my fights are tough fights. I wouldn't say one was easier than. Well, yeah, I would, but I
Okay.
mean, there's some that are easy ones, but I mean, there's guys. I mean, a lot of people look at the fights and they're like, "Oh, Madness, that was too easy of a fight for Madness. They gave him a pillow fight," but it's like, motherfuckers don't feel the force of another man in that ring while you in that ring with him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it may look like it was an easy fight, but the impact and everything coming from that opponent is still force of a grown man. So it's like you gotta train for that shit. That's not something that comes, oh yeah, you just go get in there and do it. But
Right. All it takes is one punch, a wild one.
What's that?
I said all it takes is one punch. It could be a wild no looker and it hit you and you're done.
Yeah, I know, man. I mean, the closest I came to a L was the first fight I had with Green Eye Genie. That was the first one I came to closest.
I like that fight.
Yo, he caught me with something simple, a quick little straight, bam. And that shit put me on my ass. And it was like, I made the mistake of being up in that motherfucking pocket, getting hit with some shit, put me on my ass. Now, and it be the ones that you don't even expect to put you on your ass, it put you on your ass.
Hey, real talk. Those two fights with Genie, those are like two of my favorite fights, for sure.
Yeah. Genie too. He can fight like a motherfucker.
It was I was hit like I think it was Ether. We was saying like when you came close to your loss or whatever the case may be, it made you go harder and shit. Like I know exactly what you were saying because like when I went through that situation with Genie and it was that pause break until we did come back, I was grinding the fuck out of the situation, just thinking about that, like going hard on it, focusing on it, making sure it don't go down again, working harder, like, and just trying to outlast my opponent mentally. Like when I know I'm tired, I say to myself, okay, my opponent's tired. Let me do 3 more rounds. Feel me? And I was just pushing myself because I didn't want to get put back into that situation. So I totally related with you when you were saying that.
Yeah, man, shit definitely made me. I don't want to feel that feeling ever again. Ever again, dog.
This is crazy. Nah, but I was gonna ask you, Gotham, like you've been dominating over there, Gotham. Like you see anybody over here in the OG yard that you could potentially line up with? That would be dope.
Shit. Really? I do this just for an outlet. You know what I'm saying? Like I was into the training after the loss to like Ether said. Hold on 1 second. Like Ether said, I took a loss. I got 5 wins. Took a loss to what's his name, Preacher Shun. You know what I'm saying? I didn't train up until then. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I just come out, fight. You know what I'm saying? Every fight, I learn something. I fight again. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll go to a gym and spar with Viking. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I don't got that much time to do it. So for me, fighting wasn't really something I really wanted to get big at or really I really didn't want to get big at it. I really didn't have like a goal of getting as big as it got. You know what I'm saying? So I knew when I took my first L, okay, if I'm going to keep doing this, I'm going to go train. You know what I'm saying? I started training for a little while and figured like this is a time consuming, like to be in the gym 3-4 times a week. You know what I'm saying? On top of 3 kids, on top of the job and overtime and shit. So I really was trying to give it up subtly, but you know, into the energy that the people gave me. You know what I'm saying? I really don't have any plans of pursuing like fighting. Like it was cool while it lasted. You know what I'm saying? But it's not really my dream. Like I still watch the fights and I'm like, ooh, he whooped his ass. But I don't have an internal drive to be like, "Ooh, I want to fight him," or "I want to fight him," or you know what I'm saying. It's not that type of energy for me. You know what I'm saying. So I watch it as a fan of you guys. Yeah, as a fan of the West Coast, as a fan of what's it called OG Yard. You know what I'm saying. Don't watch it as like, "Ooh, that's who I want to fight next." But if there's a lot of good fights, bro. Like I feel like I'm MMA first of all, but I feel
Yeah.
like I can line up with anybody MMA. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like
what's your weight? You in the 200s, right?
200, 205.
Okay.
I dropped down to 185. You know what I'm saying? But I can't get over 200.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there will be a lot of good fights. Like as far as MMA, I already got in there with what's his name? Big ass the Terrifier. You know what I'm saying? It's not like
Yeah, I
I'm
saw
not
that.
scared of nobody. And I'll
Yeah.
fight
And
anybody.
that was a big weight difference too, man. Real big.
It was 300 pounds, 295 pounds, but it's the fact that our heavyweights weren't stepping up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not going to let the scrapyard go out like that. So if somebody want to fight, you know what I'm saying? And this heavyweights ain't stepping up, fuck it, I'll fight you. Or before
Yeah.
my second
I
loss
feel you.
was a boxing match, which I don't really box like that. You can tell by my first fight. I don't really box like that. I learned a couple things about boxing and stuff during my time at Streetbeefs and stuff. But my second loss was to Jordan Showtime, who signed up as a 4 with 185 pounds, and I'm 205, and nobody stepped up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the footprint I left in the scrapyard is I'll step up if nobody steps up. I don't care how good you think you are. You still going to have a problem.
Yeah. That's
You know what I'm
respect.
saying?
That's respect.
Same with Preacher Son. Actually, I was coming back from the Milkman fight. My knee was hella big, like grapefruit size. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't have nobody to fight him. I'm like, you know what? I'll fight him. You know what I'm saying? And that I just like to pave the way. I like to blaze the trail, and you guys can walk down it if you want to, or if not, that's cool too. But the trail has been blazed. Yeah.
Hey, is he ever coming back to the yard?
Preacher Son,
Yeah.
bro. I think he's a 1 and 2 as a pro. I feel
Oh,
like
no
he
shit.
might go back to the yard because or he went amateur. As an amateur, I haven't seen that same killer instinct in him that he had in the yard. It's more of a nervousness kind of, but the level of competition, the people you beat in the yard would beat the shit out of the people who beat you. Yeah, so I don't get it sometimes.
Yeah, honestly, I've been seeing that, like lately I've been seeing like a lot more talent, a lot more skill, and a lot more tough motherfuckers and throughout the whole street beefs than actual professional or motherfuckers that are in Emmys. Like, that's why I laugh a lot when I hear motherfuckers, they be like, oh, it's street beefs, it's not real, it's not sanctioned, blah, 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 blah. It's still fighting regardless of
yeah,
what.
get in the cage and come get punched.
It's still fighting, and it's like, and I think overall this right here is just a lot more pressure on the fighters alone, where the fighters want to go out there and do good, so fighters are actually training. If you look at the beginning all the way to where Street Beefs is now, the skill level has advanced dramatically.
Yeah.
Look at Big Smiles. He's up there whooping, running through the whole roster.
Yeah.
That's true. We got multiple people that's amateur. We got multiple people that's pro, and on their way in every single branch.
Streetbeefs come a long way. A long way.
I'm waiting to see.
It's like
I'm still Viking Warrior. I'm waiting to see him with his debut.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope. Well,
I was looking at one of his fights.
Hey, I got an announcement. We might have somebody coming out this for the 2-year anniversary in July.
Who's that?
So he's an OG branch veteran. He's been around forever. All right, fine. It's fucking beef. Beach coming out.
Nice.
July.
And who's he gonna fight?
Gotta be Terrifier.
He's gonna fight Terrifier.
Gotta be.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Are you guys serious?
No, I'm not gonna put him against.
How much does Beach weigh?
Beach is like 145.
Oh, I thought he said beast. He said beach.
Beach.
I thought you said beast.
You said beach, right?
No, man, he's gonna fight our 155-pound champion, Too Explosive.
I think he should fight.
Oh, let's go. Oh, yeah.
Let's
That's
see how
what
Too Explosive does this weekend against Simo.
Oh, yeah.
And the winner should go against him.
Well,
feel
the
like
problem
that's
is
the two
I
best
can't.
at that weight.
I made a rule change today. If it's a beef fight, the belt isn't on the line, no matter what. If you got a problem with somebody and you call them out, then the belt shouldn't be a factor in it. So we're getting rid of all that. They don't count on your wall of fame anymore or anything like that. It's a beef fight is a beef fight. So I can't say like the winner gets to fight Beach because our champion is going to fight Beach, and that's going to be Too Explosive, unless Too Explosive does a match against somebody else after Simo, and it's a belt fight.
Oh yeah, I got a surprise too. There's some fighters that want to come back, Steve, and they reached out to me, about it. What do you think about well, one, this has nothing to do with you, but what's his name? Light skinned dude, big skinned dude. Epic 10.
Oh,
I like him.
Yeah.
We got to reach out to Epic 10. He wants to come back, but he was afraid that he was going to have to fight me. I told his boy, like, I don't got fighting my so you're welcome back, bro. They're not going to set you up with me. Not even trying to, belittle him, but he wants to get reintroduced to the octagon. And then, remember Flex, the one time he caused a little drama?
No, there's been more than one time he's caused problems.
Dude, Flex is whack as
I'm
fuck.
not into the drama and shit, but I picked it, and he said he really wanted to come back. So,
You know who Flex could fight?
Who?
Cero.
That would be a good one. MMA.
Flex versus Cero.
Yeah, he said he wanted Viking Warrior, but I tried to warn him against it.
You know what? Like, if people want to come back, I'm okay with it. But a couple guys that are coming back next month, Turco and Turkish Assassin are both fighting.
Okay. Who else?
Gash is fighting DAD in a kickboxing match. Pookie and Ponyboy are supposed to come back next month.
Those should be good.
Yeah.
Terrifier will be a good one.
Yeah. I don't know. Kickboxing, yes. Because Pookie's I think Pookie's interested in kickboxing.
Yeah.
Ponyboy's more interested in MMA.
That would be
I'm a Terrifier leader.
Oh, look who's in the chat. Bring that one up. Pono. That's Ponyboy. There he is.
Hey.
Who do you want, Ponyboy? Make a call out, Ponyboy. I want to know.
3-0 or 4-0? What was his record, Steve?
Cero, Flex is 185. I think his only fights against Viking Warrior. Right?
I think so,
Yeah. How many fights did Ponyboy have in the Scrapyard?
2 or 3.
I think he's 3-0, right?
Yeah.
That says Thero's 185.
Yeah.
That's my future competition.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I got some working with Thero And
I like
Crazy
his
Legs
style.
yesterday. That was some good work with them. What's
I
up,
want to
Pony?
get some work in with the Viking.
3-0. Hey, but I got some good work with him yesterday and Crazy Legs, and I really feel like, you know what I'm saying, he's somebody that, you know, is gonna come and make a little mark in the scrapyard. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people gotta watch out at that weight class.
Shit, he already
MMA,
did
you
it
know what I'm
last
saying?
year, man.
I ain't really get to see him really fight because he fought War. That wasn't really a tough competition. But at 170, he got Scotty to fight. You know what I'm saying? So that's the champ at that weight class. So I feel like that would be an issue.
I feel like he gotta get the hot streak going before he goes and try to fight Scotty Showtime.
Scotty says he's not focusing on fighting because I asked him to come out and fight this month and he said no. So he's got some stuff going on. Hey, Viking, you trained with Crazy Legs. What do you think? Oh, he's muted.
You're on mute, bro.
You're on mute.
What happened?
Did not hear you guys.
I said you trained with Crazy Legs last night. What do you think? You think he's ready?
Yeah, man, it was good. It was a good training lesson because he said he's gonna fight Free Smoke, and I actually had the opportunity to work with him in Vegas when I was out there, and I told Crazy Legs, like, you can't be, you know, nonchalant about it and come at the fight like you don't need to train, because he's gonna come ready to whoop your ass, and if you ain't ready, you just gonna motherfucking look like a damn fool, you know? So at the end of the day, he pushed himself yesterday.
Yeah, he's been out training with us every weekend. I feel like he's been taking it serious.
I seen him training with you and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I really feel like he looked a lot better yesterday. He felt stronger. He definitely was, you know, smooth with his combinations. Like, he was mixing in his kicks with his punches, and it was looking good. But he was still got that timid, you know, when it comes down to pulling the trigger, he always want to pull back instead of go forward. And that's something, you know, we've been working on. And then him flopping when he gets hit with a good shot, he just flop on the ground. I'm like, bro, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be doing that. I know you got crazy legs, but you need to control them fucking legs. But yeah,
So how do you think they match up, bro? Like,
that fight to happen.
What do you think gonna happen in that fight? From seeing both of those
two. Competitive fight, man. I feel like Crazy Legs got more strength, but Free Smoke has more technique. So it's gonna be a good one.
Okay, I can probably agree with that. Now, I haven't personally worked out with Free Smoke, but so I'm hoping, like, when they come down in July, like, we're gonna have a fucking banger of an after party, and I want to be like, I want to get in there and do some rounds with some people.
Yeah, I'm with that. That sounds dope. I'm definitely down for that.
I mean, you don't get that kind of opportunity.
Birthday too. So
What's
we gotta
up?
do a birthday function too. JGottem's birthday the 25th, mine's the 27th.
Oh shit! Yeah, we're throwing down for your birthday.
Oh, so now you're there. I'm gonna throw down, huh?
I think we'll just keep the camera rolling. You know, like, it'll just be alive all night.
You know, if you motherfuckers try to whoop my ass for my birthday, I'm gonna be ready for that shit.
I'm gonna wait till you got a couple drinks in you first.
Yeah.
Hey, King Madness, how was surgery?
It's good, man. They cut me up. They gave me 2 cuts. They actually pulled the whole tendon down, and then strapped it over, drilled a hole in my bone, and anchored that shit down. So they're saying about 3 months before I could start physical therapy, and then another 3 months of physical therapy, then
That's what's up, bro. You
start
gonna get right back to
actually
action
working out a little
when you all
heavier
healed
shit
up?
like that. What happened?
You gonna get right back to action when you all healed up?
Oh, you fucking know it, man.
Yeah.
That belt, motherfucking defend.
Yo, hey, man. And for those who don't know, man, I'm gonna let y'all know, man. Me and Viking, we've been talking like here and there about lining up for a future event. I think me and Viking would definitely be a banger. I think he'll be my toughest fucking opponent. So no bullshit. I'm gonna save his ass for last.
I think we need to go.
I'm definitely coming over to that West Coast. I'm gonna test a few of them guys over there, and then I'm gonna come over to the scrapyard. We're gonna have some fun out there, man. Definitely, Viking gonna be my last opponent before I'm done with Streetbeefs fighting.
Oh yeah,
so I can't wait for that one.
I definitely believe he'll be my hell of a challenge. So, it'll definitely be a good one though.
So is it a goddamn or a goddamn?
See, you know what I'm gonna say. Got him. Hey, but it'll be a dope fight though. Yeah, I ain't giving no motherfucking hate or anything. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate him speaking the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it'll be a good fight.
Yeah, definitely, man. Because I mean, shit, you put in that work when you. I was watching that work when you did with Fair Play. I was like, yeah. It's gonna be some work for me right here.
And once I found out you from CT, you know what I'm saying? That's where I was born and raised. So, you know, man, I gotta fight somebody from my home state.
Where? Where in Connecticut?
Yeah, I'm from Hartford.
All right.
I was raised in East Hartford.
That's
you know what I'm saying? But born in Hartford.
All right. Definitely. I didn't even know that. All right. That's what's up. Oh man,
Yes,
we definitely get up. Then we're gonna go to the bar right after.
Yeah. Man,
But definitely.
Hey, another question, Vike, too, that the people wanted to that the people have been wondering. They say if it was Gotham versus Viking Warrior, who would win? And I'm gonna tell the people first. I will beat the shit out of Viking. I will beat the dog shit out of B-Dub. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker is inspired by me. He's one of my biggest fans. You hear me? It doesn't matter what we were doing. It doesn't matter if we was fucking tumbling or motherfucking boxing or thumb wrestling. I will beat the shit out of this dude. For the record. Got him. +1. One
in
love.
boxing, I'll beat your ass.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. The only thing
in MMA, I'm motherfucking. I'm losing. I ain't gonna lie. I'm losing MMA, but boxing, I'll beat the shit out. I'll give you a lesson that you should have been learned a long time ago.
Listen. You think I hit hard in practice, boy? You think I hit hard in practice, boy?
You my partner. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, tell him how many times I made you throw up, boy.
Don't even come at me like that. Hey, when we was running, we was running. And I made you quit.
Hey, I love it. This motherfucker never turned down some shit talking. That's why I fucking
baby. You know how we do it.
You guys are crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, ain't nobody better than JGottem, man. You know what I'm saying? He got the most views in Scrapyard. You know what I'm saying? All his fights. You feel me? This motherfucker do his thing. He entertaining.
Hey, real talk, before I even started with the Scrapyard or any type of fight, JGottem, he was my favorite fighter. Like when I first met him, I was like, JGottem, took his hand, he looked at me like, man, who the fuck is you? Like,
bro came up to me like, yeah, I'm 185, but I want all the smoke. Who don't got to fight? What's up, Gotham?
I did say that to him. I did.
Hey, what are you talking to me?
That's a hell of a call out.
I even go up and wait if I have to because nobody wanted to do MMA and everybody else was coming up with a fight stuff.
Yeah, I had to stick little bro on him.
Yeah,
I mean, big bro.
Right. But yeah,
Hey,
Viking
man,
Warrior is another one of my
I
favorites.
salute
Man.
all y'all for
Oh,
everything
King
y'all
Madness.
done,
Yeah, I
man.
fuck with King.
I want to shout out Scrapyard, man. Yo, y'all been doing a hell of a job. I can't wait till y'all come back. Firechicken, salute to you as well. Yo, fellas,
Can't wait to meet you,
y'all
King
keep doing
Madness.
what y'all doing, man. Thank you for having me on the show, man.
I appreciate you
Appreciate you,
coming
bro.
on, big bro.
All right, man. Y'all be easy, all right?
Sure.
Yes,
Be
sir.
cool.
You
Be
too.
cool.
All right, bro.
Hey, did you all see how clean his whip was? I want to see what the fuck he was driving. Them seatbelts look fancy. What the fuck?
Nah.
That motherfucker was in a Maserati or something. Now that had to be a rental.
They look like a Mozzie. Dead ass.
Yeah.
Mozzie.
You know what I'm saying? Get the bucket seats in that motherfucker. Okay. Or glory and all.
Shit.
But
So
I know Firechicken has something to do. He wanted to keep it short. What's going on with Firechicken? What's the time schedule look like? Because I'm still gonna drop this hot song I've been waiting to drop.
Man, you know what? I just fucking I've been multitasking. So like I had videos I had to edit, and I like just edited the whole video while I was talking to you guys. So it's just the last one from the last event. And as y'all know, we got fights this Saturday. We'll see what happens. We'll see who shows up, and we'll see what happens.
Yes, sir. What about you? What you got coming up in the future, Nine Ether?
Just training, man. I gotta chill out for a second. I can't really do anything. I'm about to be on probation for a year. Did some dumb shit I ain't proud of, but it is what it is. But I'm gonna just train hard, man. I gotta stop smoking weed, so that's gonna help out. I ain't got to, but they finna test me. So
oh yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Stay free. Yeah, I got kids, man, so I gotta stay free, and I ain't finna risk it over smoking weed.
Over some real growth.
Yeah, man, it ain't worth it. So I'm gonna just take advantage of this, man, and I'm gonna train hard. I'm gonna come back twice as harder, maybe 3 times as harder. The lungs of a whale. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm doing, man. I'm just focused on health, man. Mental health, physical health, all that shit. That's my next step. So
yes, sir.
I'll be back up.
Best of luck on all your endeavors, bro.
Oh man, I appreciate you too, man. I know you going through some shit too. I feel the same, bro.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go through it to get to it, bro.
Straight up, man. So yeah.
What about
play
you?
That song though. Let me hear that song.
No, Shonke gotta give us the rundown.
Shit, we got a event coming up this weekend. You know what I mean? So got to get out there and get to reffing and cornering whoever I can, and right back to training right after that. I want to get me a fight later this year. So right now, I'm really just up in the training, staying focused, more so than anything, staying focused, and yeah, that's pretty much what I got going on.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, best of luck in all your endeavors. I wish all the best to you. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah. We appreciate it was a blast.
You. I want to see more of you, whether it's reffing or fighting. You know what I'm saying? You definitely a staple in the West Coast. You hear me?
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
all y'all. For real.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro.
Posse sometime. I'll let you referee, man.
Hey, that would be wonderful, bro. That would be wonderful. I can't come up there and not fight. So to fight and ref, that'd be great, bro. That'd be great.
Make sure you have the fresh braids for the camera, bro.
You already know.
All
right, bro.
All right, sir.
Yeah.
Y'all be cool.
Night.
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen, how y'all doing?
The Wiz, the man behind it all.
One of the guys.
What's up, gentlemen?
Oh man, just grateful to have the platform, grateful to have the opportunity, grateful how good it came out. You know what I'm saying? Grateful for the 12 episodes. You know what I'm saying? Grateful for being heard. All the shit, man.
Word, man. I'm also grateful myself. I'm grateful that you all decided to jump on this journey. I think it's important to just kind of recap how we got here. I know that we kind of talked about it at the beginning of the show, but one of the inspirations to wanting to create or even partner with Scrapyard was that every time we got in a conversation around who was the best in the yards, it seemed like there was always like the fighters that were coming out of Scrapyard were always missing. Like no one was talking about y'all. No one. And I remember like watching Pookie. Like Pookie's one of my favorite fighters. And so I remember watching Pookie. I'm like, man, that dude is a beast. And every time I brought him up in conversations, people were like, who? Who? And I'm like, yo, y'all have not checked out Pookie. So I would send them fights. And so I just thought that, if we are really going to be talking about Street Beefs, we have to talk about all the branches. We got to talk about all the fighters because there's talent on every single branch, and every single branch has a different vibe, right? And so it's clearly when you see the OG branch and you see the West Coast branch, and you see, now you see the Dirty South branch kind of developing, but especially when you see Scrapyard. Scrapyard was there before the Street Beefs West Coast branch, right? And so to see that y'all were kind of, it seemed like y'all were under an umbrella for a while. And so I was like, all right, what can we do to partner with Scrapyard to give y'all what we have, right? And we just became a platform where it seemed like everyone was kind of coming to our branch or coming to our platform and having kind of cross branch conversations. I was like, all right, we got to bring more Scrapyard fighters. And we tried it early on when we were bringing Gash and we did their press conference, but it was like, all right, we have to be more intentional. And so I reached out to the Canadian when he went out there, and I was like, look, tell me. I said, let's do this podcast. I think it'll be great, but I don't know all the guys out there. I only know Firechicken. So tell me who's the squad. And so he went out, and a few days later, he goes, I got the squad already. And I was like, who is it? He's like, JGottem. I'm like, JGottem. Right? He said, Viking Warrior. I'm like, oh, we got some champs coming in here. And he told me Firechicken and him. I was like, okay, yeah. We got the exact team I think is necessary to kind of not only highlight your branch, but really push your message, push your style. Because I think when you look at every single episode, you saw each individual kind of flourish differently. And even like the chemistry between y'all was like golden. Like I love like JGottem was like one of the people who like pushes the conversation always. And I love like the accountability of like the Canadian, right? Like when he said he can rap, I love that moment. To me, it was like, the West Coast, fighters think that they got rappers out there. And then Viking Warrior is like hyping him up. He's like, oh, so you a spitter? He's like, yeah, I'm the best spitter. He's like, oh, so you one of those? He's like, all right, spit then. I just thought that was hilarious to see y'all like really gel, but to have everyone witness y'all relationship kind of develop over the podcast. Like I also love the moment where everyone takes off their shirt. Like that was awesome. Yeah. It was unexpected. But to see like Viking Warrior always coming in without a shirt, and then seeing TC trying to match that, and then y'all take off all your shirts. Yeah, so I just really appreciate the moment to really kind of witness y'all like the relationship of Scrapyard, but also be able to learn more about Scrapyard, the fighters y'all have, but also be in conversation with the fighters. I thought that was key, like seeing that, developing that relationship. And so now like. Me and Jabberwocky were talking the other day, and a number of other folks have been talking the other day. So it's been great to really establish that. And so I'm glad that a lot of fighters from other branches have been able to kind of see y'all, to witness the greatness that exists out there in Washington. Even though they always confuse the state. They always go Washington, D.C. I'm like, no. It's the state of Washington, y'all.
Right. You got to say Seattle for them to recognize Washington.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I got a question for you. If you were to pick another lineup for Scrapyard for a season 2 without reusing anybody that hosted season 1, would you know enough fighters to do that, or could you do that?
I would hate to move on from y'all, but if I had to, right? Because not every day is guaranteed, right? And so I would say there are a few guys that I'm like, I like their style. I think they come off really well. So one, I love Scotty Showtime.
Scotty Showtime for show.
When he's on, he's magnetic when he comes on the screen. Like his confidence, like I love that. I also liked Turtle. Turtle is just hilarious. Love Turtle. Yeah. Terrifier, if he stays around long enough.
Yeah, like, he definitely has a presence.
Yeah, he has a presence. Because the thing about Terrifier is that he gets everyone amped up before he gets on podcasts. So he's in like everyone's DMs and everyone's like Facebook groups. And so by the time they get up to the podcast or to the platform, they're already heated. They're already upset. So he gets the conversation kind of going. And so he's like a perfect person to kind of steer things up, to bring the tension, bring everyone to the platform. And I'm trying to think if there was a fourth person. I mean, certainly that would be my top three just from what I've seen.
I like Jabberwocky or True.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Yeah.
Or Crazy Legs.
Crazy Legs are good.
What was that dude who had the mask on? That was the first time I ever seen him.
That's his brother. That's
my brother, Gifted Degante.
Gifted Degante.
Oh. Hey,
Yeah.
What about I actually had him step in for me to announce one time, but Dre, he did a really good job announcing fights. I think he would be pretty interesting too.
Yeah, Dre, no doctor. Oh yeah, absolutely. And so I think y'all have a good squad to move. If we were to continue for season 2 and we were to bring new faces, certainly I think they are more than ready to kind of take the torch and run with it.
Yeah, I would be excited to see, Scrapyard season 2 and see how a different group would host it. You know what I'm saying? And to have kind of a comparison of how we did how good of a job we did. Was the next one more entertaining, or what they took from our show and made it into, and because we have things like the Viking Warrior of the month and the JGottem's top 5 Gottem moments and Gottem or Goddamn. I would be waiting to see what they came up with. They come up with. I like that shit.
And chickens too, yeah.
Yeah, you know what though? It would be interesting to see like how they handle different things, and it's not like we would be completely out of it, because I'm sure we could probably come on the show like whenever we want, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, y'all the OGs, and so y'all can just kind of use that status to say, "Hey, I'm coming on the show." All right, cool.
Yeah, that would definitely be dope. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to see it go, but that would definitely be dope.
Maybe
go ahead.
Maybe you should do some like tryouts or something, or have like a competition to get onto the show, almost like an Ultimate Fighter thing. But it's
I think you're onto something.
On the Scraptalk, you could do like, I don't know, like votes or whatever. Have people do videos where they're trying to like audition for it or something. But it would obviously have to be some people that are recognized as Scrapyard fighters.
Yeah, I agree, and I like that idea. And so I might run with it. I'll credit you the first time, but after that, it's all me.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to stay on the show though. I ain't tapping out.
Okay, cool.
I'm stay on the show.
All right, and so I'm checking.
It's a good experience for me. And at the end of the day, it's something that I wanted to get into before, and I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And here's the thing, right? Is that when we did the first show with 619 and Wero, I mean, it was a test. The first season was a test. We were trying to figure out, okay, what is the best format for them? What kind of guests do they need? And so it kind of played out very similar to the way y'all did, right? It was like trying to figure out the way that the chemistry. And then for when we talked about season 2, they were like, look, we want to push the envelope even further. And we want to do be a little bit more crazy or more open with our conversations. And so, so season 2 can be that very thing where we just open up new possibilities for y'all. I mean, for those who want to come back and have the time, I know this is a time commitment, right? And so I appreciate y'all for really showing up every other week, even through the chats to kind of communicate on what this show should be. Even before, for folks don't know, before we got on the first episode, there were meetings. We had meetings to really figure this out. And it took a long time for us to kind of nail down a focus.
Even the name.
Yeah,
even the name. But
from the name, from the day, what day we was gonna choose. We originally chose Thursday, then we switched it to Wednesday.
Yeah, I feel like just once we kind of got past getting used to each other and how the whole show went, just our interactions with each other. I mean, we could just run it that way from then on. We didn't really need as much structure after the first few episodes.
Yeah, I honestly, from the first episode, I feel like we clicked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We basically was, on unison with all the content. Like we fucking we winged it. You know what I'm saying? We winged a lot of it, but we, you know what I'm saying, made this shit look good.
Thank you for making me an ass.
Yeah, and when you said wing, y'all, I'm not talking about like Freestyle Fridays where they just get a microphone and just start spitting. I'm talking about like there was a structure and it was like no one had a script. It was like, hey, here are some concrete ideas that we'll talk about, but there was no script, and so everyone had to kind of talk their piece. And y'all kind of, like I said, improvised, but also y'all brought a style to it, like the JGottem moments, or the Viking Warrior of the month, or even Firechicken's most improved. Like y'all came up with that.
Yeah.
Even the what is the game you play, JGottem?
Got him or goddamn.
Yeah, like that came out of the blue. That was y'all.
Yeah. That was dope.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna miss it, but it's definitely one thing that I can go back and show my kids. Like, yeah, I had a podcast. Your dad was big, you know what I'm saying? In the Streetbeefs fighting world. Look at your boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For real.
Yeah.
You want to say something, Firechicken?
What? Oh, I was just gonna say, like with that whole Gotham thing, it's like, who's JGottem gonna try to get me in a fight with this month? So
Yeah.
A little instigating piece.
Yeah, and so if we were to do a season 2, like what are your recommendations for us to move forward with?
Well, I don't think we should put anything in stone right now. I think we should just discuss it amongst ourselves and then figure out what we're gonna do. But I think it's safe to say that we're definitely gonna have a season 2. But we just don't know who's gonna be in it or anything like that. So you guys will have season 2 to look forward to.
Okay. Well, let's modify the question then.
Details yet.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. So let's yes. And so let's modify the question then. So what are some things that you think works in this particular podcast that you think should still be there for the second season?
I think getting to know some of the fighters was good. It helps people relate more with some of the people that fight out at the scrapyard, but then also the individual energy that each person brought. Like we talked about, our own individual games that we play, or our own moments, or whatever. Those all worked.
Yep, I like that.
I think just bringing the people that are coming up at, like, big matches, bringing them to talk the shit before the match. Yeah, I'm saying. So you got to back up what you said. I love that part of it.
Yeah, maybe we could align, and just thinking back, right? Just kind of debriefing this moment, we could align the show so that it was like on the same week of the event, so that it made it a little bit more seamless. So it's like you come on the show to talk your piece, and then you go and you have to prove it.
Right. Yeah, that would be dope. But you, Vike? Anyways, he's got on mute again. But one thing I would like to see, though, in the season 2, I want to see video fight reviews. Maybe we have the video on screen and we all talk shit about, shoulda, woulda, coulda. I know that was the idea of this season that we never got to accomplish, but that shoulda, woulda, coulda, what he shoulda did, what you would have did, and what, could have happened if that person did that. I think that would be a good moment for review, and for people to study their fight and get different opinions on what they could have done, what they need to work on, and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I know y'all brought it up earlier. We just weren't able to accomplish that, but I agree. I think being able to really dissect fights, especially coming from your branch, especially the big ones.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of folks come. I think some of the trash talking is hilarious, but to give it a little bit more substance, I agree with you, let's add a component where we're actually dissecting the fight so that people can learn. So it isn't just like, oh, let me just go for pure entertainment, but it's all, they can walk away like, oh, I also learned something through this entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I think Vike is coming back in. All right, can you hear us now?
Yeah.
Okay, so the question to you is, what do you think worked in this season that we should make sure that it's present for the second season?
Like our our special things that we did, you know what I'm saying? Like the Viking Warrior of the month, Firechickens most improved. And then, everybody loved the JGottem's top 5 moments. So it's like if he's gone, you know what I'm saying? It's like it does make it, more complicated. So at the end of the day, that's something we gotta talk about and figure out, because I liked everything that we had going, you know what I'm saying? With us three. It's like, Canadian was always the eyeball, they was like, he was just, somebody that was just there. But at the end of the day,
nah, he had his contributions, man. We ain't gonna cut play him
but
short.
I'm just saying he didn't have no, like, what was his presence besides being himself?
Hey, he brought funny moments, man. He brought hilarious moments. He brought viral moments. If we was to put it on TikTok, how his girl busted in on him, that'd be 10 million views. It's just the spontaneity of his actions. You never know what was gonna happen with the Canadian.
Yeah, you're right.
He might get a whooping in the middle of the episode.
Yeah, you're right.
It's entertainment. He was entertainment. I can't even do that to my guy. He got that. He brought light to the school shooting. His moments were few and far between, but he did have them.
Nah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? But I was just talking about, like, us three have key things that we do every month. You know what I'm saying? And he just didn't. He just wasn't one that had one.
Yeah, but he could have had it. He could have had his own. He just had to have come up with one, and we would have done it. I had to come up with my own, my most improved. I was like, hey,
like we all came up with our own. Yeah,
commemorate somebody that improved this month. So,
but I also think that the Canadian is also like he thinks about a number of things, right? So he's like a big thinker. So remember, like some of the early conversations we had about what the topics we wanted to cover in the podcast.
Yeah,
like he was like talking about like having basketball games and talking about different sports and talking about different instances that were going on in the world. And so he was always thinking about like larger societal issues. Mm-hmm. And so it was harder for him to kind of focus down on what is a scrapyard thing that he can do. And so maybe I think if he were to come on for a second season, is like maybe we can figure out a way to kind of incorporate him into a more like a focused area.
Yeah, I agree. No, after hearing all y'all comments, like you're right though. He is a presence that definitely knows how to bring, a sense of humor to the room. So
yeah, and then I know Sarah brought up the idea of doing a press conference, and so that's how our first collaboration with Scrapyard was actually a press conference, and so maybe we can actually do more of that in the future, is doing more press conferences. I know actually, we do them for. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Actually, I think the first one was you did an interview with me, like.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Early
back in the day. And then we did press conferences. And I like those press conferences. Those were great.
Yeah, and so maybe we bring that back. We bring that back into Scrapyard. I know we don't do it as much on the West Coast branch. I know we did it at some point, but we don't do it as much there. And I know we do big moments and big fights for the OGR, but potentially we can do more with Scrapyard and have y'all individual thing.
So that I like that. The having something different,
Yeah.
That sounds dope.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
I gotta go, fellas.
Yep, same here. Well, I was just gonna close out.
Yes, sir. And I'm gonna drop this last song for episode 12 because a lot of people can do it, but not everybody can do it like us. And it goes,
that's right.
Hey.
They ain't never did it like this, and I ain't never did it like that. No, but they be trying to get it like this, and I ain't trying to get it like that. Look, First off, y'all soft, all talk niggas really never did no hard knock living. I'm talking hard times, doing yard time in prison, took a fall. 7 fall times, nobody seemed to miss me. Mama praying, Lord, forgive him for his sins. But if I had a second chance, I'd probably do it all again. Cause every time I got the hand I was dealt, had to handle it myself. While your hands was out for help, I was handling my wealth. Had a plan to be the man, cause I can't stand for nothing else. Had to tighten up my pants and tuck my shirt into my belt. Dress code, let's go. What these niggas stress for? Well, I guess it's stressful trying to figure out what I'm dressed for. Oh, well, it's a celebration, bitches, for no reason. But if you must know, fuck it, you probably won't believe it. First is the club in the top floor of the Four Seasons. Finger fuck a freak in the bucket seats of the four-seater. Y'all ain't never did it like that and probably won't neither. Sleeping on me get you left out like cold pizza. Did it on my own. No producers and no features. Life is like a movie, an episode of the Ghost Seekers. Trying to hunt me down when you know it's gonna be a cold season. These niggas told cause they thought I do, but I don't need them. They sold they soul for a jelly roll cause I won't feed them. I broke them off, but they wanted more. They got so greedy. And ain't nobody did it like this. And I ain't never did it like that. No. But they be trying to get it like this. And I ain't trying to get it like that. And look, new game, so I'm taking a new position. I've been going so hard like I'm playing from two positions. I'm the player and the coach, making my crew's decisions. We just got a few rules. Get money and fuck bitches. Don't snitch on no new additions. Don't have no bitch and no business of mine. Keep it 100 when this shit's on the line. Sign, or you might as well just stay with your moms, because this street shit just isn't for y'all. I did it for real while they did it for fun. I was getting the cake while they was getting some crumbs. Became a king in my city and couldn't sit with these bums. That's when them niggas got jealous because I ain't show them no love. What? Love, what's love got to do with it? I gave you the blueprint to use me. What you do with it? Look, I said, what's love got to do with it? I gave you the blueprint to use, but what you do with it? I tell you, they probably threw it in the trash because they knew it wouldn't last. In the school of hard knocks, they ain't never come to class. Now I'm in the fast lane, 180 on my dash, blowing gas as I pass in the passenger seat. Is a bad little freak. I'll be glad if it lasts for a week. Then it's back to the streets again. I'm trying to eat again. They trying to keep me in. Oh shit, who let this beast off the leash again? Ain't nobody did it like this, and I ain't never did it like that.
Yeah.
Hey.
Let's go. Scrap Talk.
Scrap Talk.
That's what it is. The livest podcast in the Northwest.
Let's go. That's the way to end the motherfucking show. That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Thank y'all, man. We appreciate the love. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Yes, sir.
And thanks for always tuning in to Scrap Talk. All right. Deuces.
All right, y'all.